Top 10 interview questions. Finding a job can be a really stressful task. Days of searching for an opening in your field, sending dozens of resumes, and going to a ton of interviews. The interview can be especially mentally taxing because you get the feeling that you're so close to your ideal job that failing at the final step can completely ruin your confidence. To conquer the nervous wrecks that is an interview, you just need to believe in yourself, but having some answers prepared in advance can be extremely helpful as well. So today, we're going to be looking at some of the most common and most tricky questions you can be asked in an interview and how to properly answer them. First, let's focus on questions that relate to your career and qualifications. Number 1. If hired, what is the first problem you would tackle? With this question, the interviewer can both see how prepared and capable you are. Not knowing which problem to pick can show that you did little to research on the company, and giving a mediocre plan on how to solve a problem can make them question your capabilities. For this reason, prior to any interview, think about what issues could be plaguing the company and a reasonable solution. For example, if you learn that a company has faced public backlash for their HR department, propose making company guidelines more clear, as well as reinforcing measures to maintain a good working environment. Number 2. Why are you leaving your current employer? When answering this question, your main goal should be to convince the interviewer that your reasons were completely justified and that the same circumstances won't occur in their company. You should also avoid completely slandering your previous employer, as this can make you out to be resentful. Answers like, "I simply didn't see a future with that company," or "I wished to further my career, which was not possible within that company," will probably give you the best results. Number 3. What was the last project you led, and what was its outcome? Composing a well-structured and comprehensive overview of your last project can highlight your ability to be organized, as well as giving valuable reports. Make sure not to backpedal, meaning going back multiple times to something you said to correct it or add more information. Try to make your answer as clear and chronological as possible as to be easily understood. Try to stay as objective as you can, because if the interviewer feels you're putting the burden solely on your team, they might see you as unreliable. Also, be honest, as you never know how much of your information the interviewer can look up and check. Number 4. What are the 3 most important skills you would bring to our company? For this question, provide answers suited for the company. What it means is that most companies will have person specifications on their applications so that they attract the right kind of people. Look over what the company is looking for and try to stay within their guidelines. So, if a company has accuracy, teamwork, and problem solving under their person specifications, make sure to signify that you possess these qualities. They usually have a lot of specifications listed, so don't lie to the interviewer, but simply pick skills that you possess and that they are seeking. In this case, they would be punctuality, the ability to lead a team, and finding quick solutions for problems in the company, for example. Number 5. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? When asked this question, you need to get across your desire for longevity and long-term commitment. Setting a goal within the company can show that you do not plan on leaving the second things get turbulent. It is also important to come across both ambitious but also realistic. So saying that you'd like to stay in the same position as when you started can make you seem complacent, but on the other hand, stating that you will take over the company can make you seem delusional. So striving for middle management, for example, if you're just starting out, can be the golden middle ground. However, it's not all just about your capabilities. Some interviewers may ask about your personality so they know what kind of employee you would be. This is commonly overlooked, as answering them should be simple, but being prepared for these questions can give you the edge that you need over your competitors. Number 6. Tell me something about yourself that others may be surprised to know. Although this might seem like a fun fact type of question, it can speak a lot about how you act in normal circumstances. Stating, "I enjoy working overtime," can seem untruthful, and also implies that you never seem like you do, or that you complain about it constantly. While an answer like, "I like the occasional drink," will give the impression of honesty and of self-control, as it would imply you never drink irresponsibly and are very reliable. Number 7. What do you do outside of work? For this question, you should also walk along a thin line, as having no other hobbies or interests may make you seem bland and forgettable, while having many mentally taxing hobbies can make you seem all over the place and lacking decisiveness. Talking about an interest loosely related to your line of work, or something that can be helpful to the company, is always a good way to go. Therefore, if you're applying to be a spokesperson, a background in acting may be beneficial, as it translates to not having stage fright and having good diction. Number 8. What would be your ideal working environment? Since you'll be likely working in a team, stating that you fit in and you're able to thrive is crucial. So again, make sure you have an idea of what kind of company you'll be working for. If you're applying for a stressful job, avoid describing your ideal work environment as relaxing and quiet, but rather state dynamic and goal-oriented. Don't be too vague with answers like friendly and team-focused. Really try to exemplify exactly the type of worker that they are looking for. Number 9. If you could change something from your past, what would it be? Try not to stray too far from your point when answering this question. Don't get too caught up with situations that show little drive and minute-long changes. Answers that focus on bettering your present in a major way are the way to go. Stating, "I would like to have started working sooner," shows ambition and your desire to only move forwards. Stories that are more personal will give the interviewer a better grasp of who you are as a person, but be sure that whatever they learn is beneficial to your odds of being hired. Number 10. How do you plan to better yourself? In a similar vein as the last question, only more direct, answering this question can make you stand out, as striving to be the best version of yourself is always sought after. The best approach to this question would be to simply further develop values you already have. So answers like, "I plan on becoming more assertive by being more active during meetings," will imply that you already are assertive, but that you're aware that you could always do more, which is a good mentality in the eyes of most interviewers. Do you agree with our list? How would you answer these questions? Be sure to let us know down in the comments. And if this list helped you, consider subscribing to our channel.